Hello and welcome. I am the Suit&Tie Dip&ChewGuy, and this is the 100th review, the number 100 review of the Soda Pop playlist. That playlist and another review from it will pop up in the last 20 seconds of this video on screen. There is also a PayPal link in the description area for small one-time payments. And when I say small, I do mean small. Like if it's $1, whatever, whatever can be afforded, if it can be afforded. Anyway, for this, we're taking a look at Sprecher's Maple Root Beer in the collector's edition bottle. So the bottle may look somewhat large. It is larger than most 12-ounce glass bottles. It is 16.9 ounces, and it does have the old pop stop tap. All right, so we're going to take it over to the desk, take a closer look at the packaging. Not going to be able to see too much because of the brown glass. We'll bring it back up top, and I'll let you know what I think. So with that, we are off to the desk. Okay, and here we are. So this product has slightly larger dimensions, which is why you're seeing my keyboard in the background, because I've had to bring the camera up farther than I normally do. So as I said, this is a collector's edition bottle packaging, at least. As far as the product itself, I believe, although I am not 100% certain, that it is available outside of this collector's edition. All right. So if you want to pause in their little right up there, it does have this top. I will be slicing this to try to save the packaging as best I can anyway, with an X-Acto knife. That is the lower sticker. If you want to pause for nutritional information, it is right there. As I said, this is a 16.9 fluid ounce, 500 milliliter overseas brown glass bottle. They have the recycling stuff going up the side here. Then they have the pretty short ingredients list, barcode, this thing that shows up everywhere now, and this, which is pointing out that this is a brewed product. At some point, I will address, maybe in an informational video, the difference or the process, which drinks of this nature are brewed. Not all soda is brewed, obviously. And then going over here, we have the manufacturer information. The website, I have never actually been to it. I've never actually thought about it, to tell you the truth, but I think I may check that out after this video. So with that, we will take this back up top because you are not going to really be able to see. You know what? Maybe I will try it here. And is that going to work? Just so you can see what you're dealing with. And there we go. That's the stop top. I'm trying to save the sticker. And that actually worked. Okay. So, and then that comes down. All right, and with that, we will take it back up top because, whoa, it's still fogged. Am I running ahead of schedule here? It's losing it quick, though. All right, back in a moment. Okay, so Sprecher is not sold around me, and I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. The only other product on this playlist from them is something that Tony Snacks had shipped to me maybe 2 years ago, not sure. They're quality products and they are very popular, is my impression. That said, again, they're not available around me until I stumbled upon this in the Cracker Barrel store. Not that they carry anything else from this company. Just this in the entry shop at a Cracker Barrel restaurant. So if you have one near you, there's a good chance that you may be able to find this. So with that, let's check it out. Glass is still fogged. What is going on? The carbonation is definitely not out of control, which is somewhat what I was expecting with it's like non-existent almost, really. Wow, smells good. Smells like root beer with maple sort of there, but you can't really tell off the smaller opening of the bottle. And you can't really tell in the larger. This is like not bubbly at all. All right. Cheers. It's really good. That said, I am not picking... there's a little bit. Okay. It just made a little move there. The carbonation is like near non-existent. It's got something going on. But it's like very low. Like I'm going to have to feel the need to check the packaging in case I bought. Okay, it is carbonated water is the first ingredient. And yes, I am this age. Okay, so the only thing I can think is that maybe the maple syrup, because they are actually using maple syrup. Like, it's on the ingredients list. It's not under the umbrella term of naturally flavored. They actually have maple syrup in this. The only thing I can think is maybe that has reacted on the carbonation. Now, I have had other soda before that was maple syrup flavored. That said, they weren't actually using maple syrup. Sort of agitating it in my mouth. So yeah, it is carbonated. There is some carbonation there, but it is near non-existent. Like it's there, but just. Now, to my own personal preference, I'm absolutely fine with that because, as you know, I'm not a big fan of heavy carbonation, and I have noticed through these reviews that although a lot of the products do not have caffeine, the carbonation is usually more in line with what I like. And I've always supposed that that was due to actual cane sugar being used. The cane sugar reacted on it in a way where even if it went in to the making of extremely carbonated, it sort of dulled it a little bit. You take cane sugar and then put maple syrup on top of it, it's sort of, I mean, obviously I am not a scientist and I have no, inner knowledge of brewing pops, but maple syrup being put into carbonated water would, I would think, have an effect on the carbonation. Is it carbonated? Yes. technically? Is it extremely smooth to the point of almost not even noticing that it's carbonated? Yes, definitely. The taste. Hold on. It's root beer, but even the edge of the root beer has been muted by a maple syrup that at first you're like, thought that would be stronger, but then you realize is sort of all-consuming as far as the product is. So, there we go. Now, see on this side, I can see the bubbles, which is odd. Flavor-wise, it's excellent. The problem with having carbonation this low is that you could down this in a second or two, if you wanted to. So, I'm a little, as you can probably tell, I'm a little bit thrown as to the carbonation being that low. I will now be going to the website to check out exactly why, or maybe that's something that's promoted. I do not know. Another thing that you need to keep in mind with that is that the product is brewed. I do not know how that affects things. In general, 100 reviews into this playlist, I'm realizing that I really don't know a lot about stuff that's on this playlist. Like, the manufacturing, anyway. All in all, points for the bottle. The bottle's pretty cool. You don't see a lot of stuff with this anymore outside of alcohol beverages in the United States. And that does clamp back down. I mean, that's not like a one and done once you open it. It will go back on, and then you bring it back down. The whole deal with me cutting was only about trying to save the upper sticker. As far as manufacture date and whatnot, the glass is so brown, you're going to be hard pressed. Now, is there one on here? Probably. Can I see it right now? Definitely not. The bottle's cool, though. I like the bottle. I like the top. Packaging's nice. Color combo on the stickers is good. Flavor is excellent. Carbonation expected to be low. Now, how much did I pay for this? I'm actually not sure because I bought it in a group of pops that I got there, but it was elevated. Now, the other ones were all 12 ounces. It's a larger product, but with the collector's edition, I am guessing I probably paid around $3. Is it worth that for a one-time try? I think so. It's cool packaging. It's quality company. It's something that's actually brewed. I will be looking into that process before I go doing a video talking about it. All in all, excellent product, but it is sort of like, wait a minute, is this supposed to be soda? The carbonation's that low. That said, to me, that's not a bad thing. If you like a lot of carbonation in your pops, it could be a thing. Anyway, this has been my review of Sprecher's maple root beer with actual maple syrup. Quality product, quality packaging. In my mind, not much to dislike. I am the Suit&Tie Dip&ChewGuy. I do thank you for watching this video and this playlist. It is one of my monetized playlists, which are very important to the channel. I do thank you. Do take care of yourselves, and as always, God bless.